here we are in front of Kolima Forest, which is where we're going today. Hello everybody, this is RRPG here, and welcome to another episode of RRPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. In today's episode, we are going into Kolima Forest, so that way we can try to catch up with the holy tree spirit named Tret to see if we can try to break him out of his anger. But we won't even get up to Tret right away, because something... Well, we will get up to Tret, but we're going to try to make our ways a little bit up toward, from inside Tret's place. Or inside the tree, where we can try to find Tret from the inside and see if we can try to break that evil that's within him. But anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress. And as you can tell, we're in Kolima Forest. It's another forest place that we can go to. And I don't think we're going to be able to find anything this way. But, it doesn't always hurt to check. And there's some new enemies here as well, like this drone bee, for example. And it doesn't offer a lot of experience points, but hey, we'll take it. So yeah, actually we can't do anything over here, so I think we're going to want to go back over to, no access ways here, Isaac. So yeah, we're going to want to go over to the right, because there are some logs that we can actually push aside, so that way we can actually try to go the right way, and for us to, go deeper within the forest. Okay, so let's go ahead and defeat the Willhead and then the skeleton. It used a bone charge on us, but it didn't take a whole lot of damage off Garrett's hit points, so very surprised. Okay, so here we go. 19 experience again? Jeez Louise. Weak enemies. Weak. Okay, so let's go ahead and another random battle. Let's see if we can get both of these rat soldiers. Probably won't, but doesn't always hurt to try. Actually, let's take care of this regular rat first. Oh yeah. Rat Soldier number 2 runs away. So, like I said, these guys are cowards. They're anything but, brave. Okay, Ivan has leveled himself up to a level 6 Windseer. And he didn't gain any newer abilities, but, hey, it's always nice to have somebody leveled up. Okay, so, let's go ahead and do this, and go ahead and, whoop, another random battle. Another drone bee for the count. So, we'll take care of it. Okay. Now, I was playing some more Dark Dawn recently, and I gotta say, still, I'm liking it a lot more than what I remember. Sure, it may not be the best entry in the series, but at least it's still pretty solid. For a 3D game on the DS, it's still a pretty solid JRPG on its own. Kind of like the sprite-based ones, like this one. Okay, and let's go ahead and use catch, and we will catch that nut that's on the tree. It looks like an orange just from looking at it, but evidently they call it a nut. Okay, so I think we want to go underneath. Let's go ahead and move this over. Or actually, we could have taken that bottom path, at the far right, and then we could have went, away from those, away from that log, so that way we can try to follow the pathway that we're going right here. Okay, let's take down this rat soldier before it goes away, please. Take him down, Garrett. Thank you. Oops. It used a critical attack. So that means we have a couple drone bees and a rat to take care of. So we should have more experience points in this battle, which is always nice. So, Isaac and Ivan are at level 9 right away, huh? Well, that's always nice. Okay, and as you can tell, these guys do some pretty hefty damage, so you're going to want to be careful. Make sure you use Isaac to heal your party members, since he's the only one that can heal your party members at this point. Oh, great, and he stunned Garrett, too, in the process. Okay, are we going to have troubles with this place? Okay, Garrett is no longer stunned, so I guess not. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up this drone bee, and we'll be done with this battle. Oh my goodness. Ivan is not doing that hot. Or it's not very hot right now, because of him taking a lot of damage, and I think the problem is I don't have him in top tier condition with the armor back over in Bilibin. But that's something we can worry about. If Ivan dies, then we can go back to Bilibin, because we should have enough coins with us right now, or during our times here, so that way we can try to fit him with the best equipment. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and head up to this upper path here. Whoops. We got a couple rat guards and a Willhead. Kind of reminds me of the Saturday Night Live skit, Craven Moorhead. From Celebrity Jeopardy with Daryl Hammond as Sean Connery and Will Ferrell as Alex Trebek. The drummer for the Beatles, Mr. Connery. Craven Moorhead. Who's Craven Moorhead? Apparently you are. Oh gosh, that was so funny. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but yeah, it's a pretty hilarious skit. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these logs over, and we actually want to try and move that middle log that's going from left to right to the river over here, so that way we can use that as a stepping stone to make it to the other side of the river. Or the other side of the creek, or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's a river, but one that's not even big enough. If it was a river, it would have been big enough. Oh well. Let's go ahead and jump over this. Actually, no, let's scout around the area first. Now, what's so interesting about this spot is that the area we're at, we don't encounter any enemies, but since we're right here, we actually do encounter enemies. That's very odd. You know, at a place where you're at, you know, where you're standing at, you don't get encountered by enemies, but as soon as you cross that lake, or not the lake, but as soon as you cross that river and make it to the other side, that's when you're going to get hit by these small fry. Yeah, I know, right? Very, very weird. Okay, so let's go this way, and here what equates to a lake, and it's actually a floodgate. So the floodgate or the river has actually flooded this place because the floodgate has been, you know, closed. And the only way we're going to be able to get this item that's within the floodgate is we're actually going to have to move around these logs. But don't worry, this process is not all that difficult as it, you know, turns out to be. But I'll show you how to get them. Okay, so let's see. We're going to want to flip the floodgate. We're going to have to do that on the other side. And by flipping the switch, that will release the water, and all the water that was in the, you know, that was in the pond there, or in the lake, they all flood. And now we can move the logs, you know, around this whole place. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky, but don't worry, it's not all that bad as you might claim it to be. Okay, so I think we're going to want to, we can move this. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to want to move this up here. Well, actually, both of those up there. Actually, I don't think that's the proper way to do it, but we'll just take one step at a time. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to cross, so yeah. Actually, we can go back around since we saw that hole, or saw that opening. Or we can, well, basically, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get that log that moves from left to right at the top to make it all the way over there to where that stump is to stop it. And then you want to move these, you know, the two logs that are going up and down back to their respective places, so that way you can, take those logs to make it all the way over here, so that way you can jump over on that ledge and grab that, whatever it is that's inside the treasure chest. Okay, so I think we pretty much figured it out, but not doing so hot right now in terms of the puzzle solving. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I think we're starting to figure this out now, so, yeah. Okay, so, actually, no. Okay, alright. I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this for quite a while, so my mind's just kind of all in the scribble-scrabbles right now, so, yeah, it's taken me some time to try to figure this out. But, like I said, you know, after I figured it out, it's really not that difficult of a puzzle. It's just me with my blindness coming in, you know, playing this for the first time. But, don't worry. It's not that bad. Okay, now I think I figured out what we need to do. So, let's go ahead and, I think we want to roll that back. Okay, now we're taking care of business the right way. So, let's go ahead and move that, and then we'll move that log, and then, you know, the one that's at the far right at the top. And then we'll move that log back down over here. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the hang of it. Okay, so, actually, we don't want to do that right away, so, we're think we're going to have to lift that back up, or push that back the other way, and then we're going to have to bring that log over. Yep. As you can tell, I'm just starting to beginning to figure this out again. And it's like I said, I haven't played this for quite a while, and, you know, some things that you forget, you'll eventually pick up again. Okay, now we can go ahead and we can hit the floodgate once more, so, let's go ahead and, hit that. And we're gonna flip the switch. Okay. Very nice. And we're going to jump over some logs to make it over to that one area where the treasure chest is. See? I mean, see that? Easy queasy. Or easy peasy. Or whatever they say. Okay, we got a fur coat inside of that treasure chest, and that's a stronger piece of armor. And I think we'll give that to Isaac right away. And it can resist water, too. So, yeah, we'll give that to him right at the moment. Okay, now, normally I would just, you know, move the logs back, but, you know, I'm not sure whether or not if we actually have to, you know, move them back to their respective places or whatever, but, it kind of seems that way, but I don't think we have to. Oh well, we'll go ahead and check. But, yeah, like I said, I don't think you have to, you know... Doesn't always hurt to check. No, does it? No, I didn't think so. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Hopefully we can get to that other side, too. But if not, then we're going to have to leave this area, and then we're going to have to come on back. Okay, we're going to hit the switch again, and we're going to flood up the place. Okay, so let's go ahead and ride the logs over each other. Jump. We won't make it to the side, but that's okay. Okay, so we can go this way, and there is Laurel right there. And she asks us who we are, and we are the one, and she remembers us as the one who resisted Tret's glamour. Oh well, we had to, or else, you know, we would have turned into trees ourselves. But she's asking us to leave this place, but let's read her mind to see if we can learn anything on how to save Tret. The healing waters of Mercury Lighthouse might save Tret, but the fountain's waters have long since dried up. So we're actually going to need to try to find some water at the Mercury Lighthouse, I think that is something that we can do, and we can save Tret before he dies, or save Tret from dying in the process. So yeah, I think that's something we may want to keep in mind for right now. So let's go ahead and, let's just go ahead and explore Tret while we can. Try to talk to him, but it seems like he is in a pretty ticked-off mood. So, yeah, it looks like he doesn't even want us to try and save him because of the evil that is, you know, sparking within him. Or the evil that is corrupting his heart, rather. But anyway, we actually do need to go inside the tree, and we actually need to find the source of what's causing Tret to go crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore this place. Okay, now there are some of these things that we can jump over to, you know, jump across this place. But let's go ahead and check over here at the left first. We're gonna go inside the limbs of the Tret tree, or Tret's, you know, body, or on the top of the tree or whatever, and we can see if we can try to find some items, or possibly maybe even a genie, rather. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish these spiders off. You know, if one of my characters dies in this place and I go back and revive him, and I bring him back and he dies again, I'm not going to go back in town and revive him a second time. I'm just going to leave him, you know, lying down there and have him watch us try to defeat a boss or whatever. Him or her or whatever. But yes, there are some points where you will actually die in battles, and you will need to go find the healers or whatever to revive your party members. Or if you have any waters of life, or water of lives, then you should be able to save them with that. But we don't even have any for our characters right at this moment, so we'll just have to play it by view, or play it by eye, and see what all goes on. Okay, and as you can tell, the trolls actually do recover hit points when they take damage in battle. So, but don't worry, it's not that much, and you may want to be careful though, because, you know, if it heals a lot of its hit points, then you could actually be in trouble. But it's not really that big of a deal, to be quite honest. Okay, let's go in here, and let's see if we can try to climb up the limbs over here. Let's wait over here. Nothing. Okay, let's go over here. Actually, we'll just take care of this battle. We got a creeper and 2 gnomes. They'd be more like gnome mages, but there is actually an enemy called a gnome mage, but that's much later. Ew. I think we better heal Ivan right away, or else he's not going to make it. Actually, I think he's still doing okay, so let's just go ahead and just leave him as he is. Ew! Oh, don't... Oh! He killed Ivan! No! Oh! Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back and heal him. I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? Well, at least Isaac leveled up to a level 7 knight, so not all is a total loss, but... Yes, I can't believe I had to open my mouth where somebody had to die. My god. And we're gonna have to make that trek all the way to Bilibin from here to there. But don't worry, I'll be doing that off screen, and we'll get back on track to where we were in the next episode. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close things off right here. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance, we're going to resume where we left off, and we are going to go back through Tret and make sure that we get to the core of the tree and we can try and save him. But anyway, guys, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next episode. Have a great weekend, and have a happy new year. And I'll see you guys then.